Hey everybody, why don't you join me as I drive home from my trip to Texas, and stay tuned till tomorrow for the next part. Good morning, channel family, everybody who is following along on our journey, well, my journey today. I am getting ready to leave Eden's house. It's 4:30 in the morning in Houston. I have Allison Boker is her screen username. She is the sweetest thing. She lives in Dallas. I have been trying to go home via Dallas for like 2-3 trips so that we could stop by and see her. Allison, I wish we actually were planning when Jimmy was gonna come drive with me before Mom's situation. Then that was our plan, to drive home through Dallas and meet up with you, but I'm really apologetic that we didn't get to do that. But I love you all very much. I am going to vlog this trip like I try to always do. Just as thoughts pop in my head, I'll turn the camera on and I'll have you come along. There's a huge stretch of road that I don't need directions. Basically all of Texas. I'm on Highway 59/I-69, all the way through Texas. Basically this other side of Houston, I'll pick it up and then I'll be there until we get to Texarkana, which is, you know, the city on the Texas-Arkansas border. So I've got my coffee, I've had my breakfast, I've got my snacks. I don't think I've vlogged by myself driving for a long time, but what I do is I have a split top cooler right here. I think I was mentioning this before, and I can reach without taking my eyes off the road. It's like, this is me looking straight ahead. I can reach and I can tell you that this is the dozen eggs, and I can reach and I can tell you that this aluminum foil thing is my sandwich, and these cheese sticks are my cheese sticks, kind of thing. And I only have soda in bottles today. I have water in cups, so that makes that easier. And I'm sure we'll be stopping along the way. Gas tank is full. GPS is about to be set. Because I didn't set the GPS yet, because you're on the phone and the phone is the GPS. That's how that works. So here we go. Bon voyage to me and a good trip. I know you guys all have well wishes for a good, safe trip, but by the time you see this, I'll be home. So love you all, and thanks for your love and support. Sorry about that. Actually, you don't know what the heck just happened. Just wanted to jump on here because I'm going to shut the lights, and now you see it's me. Maybe your eyes can adjust a little bit. Not so much. But anyhow, it's about 35 minutes till the sun comes up. And I had no idea that it was going to come up so late. I knew that the days were shorter, but I thought it was, you know, the sun is going to go down at 5:20. Lisa's in the same time zone. Texas is in the same time zone as me. So I knew that it was sun was gonna set at 5:20. So I just figured it was gonna come up. I knew that the day was shorter. I didn't know the day was that short. So you can kind of see it. It's absolutely gorgeous, which is really why I brought the camera out and why I shut the light off. It's not sunrise yet. It's just that it's beginning to be. And like I said, it's about 35 minutes. So this beautiful light blue, colonial blue, almost like haze, which is really just the sun somewhere else local. So let's just I'll put you guys down for now. I wanted to just share when the sunrise is coming up, and I really wanted you guys to see it with me. So yeah, after all the cars have passed, you can kind of see like that deep blue haze going on there. So I am still on Highway 59, just outside of Nacogdoches, if you have a map and you know where that is, if you've heard of it before. I have. I don't know where. Before I started driving here, the first time I saw it, I was like, ooh, Nacogdoches. I don't know if it's just from like movies or just because it's a fun word to say. I like to drive with the cruise control because whenever possible, because it helps me stretch my legs and it prevents the DVT a little bit better than just sitting stagnant with your foot on the gas pedal. Especially if there's big stretches that you really don't ever have to brake. You know, a lot of people can change lanes without braking because there's so many, you know, so much space between cars. But, you know, just leaving your foot on the gas pedal is not really good for you. Oh, there it comes. Now, technically, over my left shoulder, is west. But driving along the highway here with all of the trees, all the evergreens and branches and stuff, you can't really see east too well. But you can kind of get the fade out over. Oh, it's starting. It is starting. Isn't it beautiful? Alright, I just wish you guys could come with me. I wish I had like a dash cam that you could just play it and I'll edit out the best parts. Maybe someday. But for right now, I'm going to head back to the GPS, even though I don't know why. He does other helpful things, like tell me the road speed limit on the road, and that's it. How far till my next turn. And any shortcuts that'll come because of traffic. Alright, I'll catch you in a little bit. Bye. Whose life has just begun. You came and breathed new life into this lonely heart of mine. You threw out the lifeline just in the nick of time. One, you're like a dream come true. Just wanna be with you. Three, girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And four, repeat steps 1 through 3. Make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I'll start back at 1. Hey gang, that just took me, I just wasted 20 minutes trying to set this thing up. Hold on. Sometimes you have to have like a problem to solve to get your brain functioning, just to make you more alert, I guess. But that being said, I'm quite alert, so it's not even about that. My seatbelt is coming off of my lunch bag. Sorry, I'm gonna fix my lunch bag seatbelt while I talk to you for a second. I wanted to jump on here because I just stopped at the Phillips 66 gas station in Linden, Texas. I believe that's what it's called. I believe that's what the town said. I mean, the GPS said. And it has the cutest little cowgirl bathroom. Like the whole little place is cute. I was like, where's the ladies' room? She's like, under the trellis. They have a cute little trellis, like corralling the restaurant. It's so cute in there. And it's one of those that has like a cafeteria, like not a cafeteria, but like a lunch counter where you can get food and stuff. So I wanted to share that with you guys. It's so neat and clean. Anyway, the reason I had to adjust the the phone clip is because normally I have an extension cord on my charger cable and it reaches up a little higher. But I forgot to bring that with me. So I'm probably going to forget to talk to you over there because I'm so used to talking to you over here. But I'm going to head back on the road now. It is 9:15. I should have been out of Texas by now, but I stopped to fix this. I'm almost out of Texas. I think I'm like, well, obviously I was supposed to be out of Texas by now. So I guess and I wasted 20 minutes. So is that 20 minutes behind? So I will be probably picking you guys back up when I get to Little Rock. Hopefully, or unless the thought comes to me along the way, and then I'll hit record. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye. Hey gang, I just wanted to pop on here to say I'm out of Texas. It was sad this time. It's sad sometimes, more times than not. I am going to be so grateful to be home in my bed with my husband, see mom again, and all the things that Missouri and Rolla have to offer me. I'll be excited to start crafting again now that it's Valentine's Day and Easter's right around the corner. St. Patrick's Day DIYs, all the things. But I'm sad. I don't like being separated. I don't like living so far apart. And this is close. Lisa actually lives closer than any... Actually, Jim's aunt and uncle in Ohio are just as far away as Lisa. Lisa's like 30 miles closer, but like in distance-wise, like 700 and something miles. That can't be right. That can't be right. It's not right. They're 8 hours away, not 800 miles away. Maybe they're 10 hours away. I don't know, but I think they're a little closer, actually. That's what I meant to say. Not meant to say, but that's what I was just thinking wrong. But for me, they're closer than anybody. And it's just, it's difficult to leave. The more time I spend there, the more time I want to spend there, and it's difficult to leave. But I do love where I live so much. It's kind of like, it's so frustrating. As much as I love everybody in Texas, Texas isn't for me. And I used to think it might be, you know, like I was so into country music and, you know, save a horse, ride a cowboy kind of thing. But I just don't feel that way anymore. Anyhow, I am probably 100 miles. Let me see what exit we're at. Hold on. Let me look at the mile marker when I get there. Hold on one second. There's a rest stop. I'm in a welcome center there, so of course that's going to throw my game off. Oh, never mind. Here's the sign right here. 134 miles to Little Rock. Which means it's about 100 miles to like the Dunkin' Donuts. What I can start to consider the suburbs of Little Rock, you know. There's a bit of traffic today, which is weird. Not weird because it's a Tuesday, but weird on this road. I feel like every day, I've come on this road different days of the week, and I feel like, you know, I almost feel like there's never traffic on this road, not until you get to Little Rock anyway. But that being said, all the things that I just said, I am excited to get home to see Jim. I really wanted to leave really early this morning for a couple of reasons. I think I vlogged yesterday morning to tell you guys that I was trying to beat the weather. I was trying to, like, this was the window of opportunity to get good weather. And I'm sorry if it's shaky. It's just because it's on the tripod and it just is like free floating, bouncing with the car. I just was hoping I would be floating, bouncing with the car as well. Anyway, the one reason was I was trying to beat the weather. I mean, the reason I want to leave today is because I was trying to beat the weather. Then I wanted to leave early because no matter what time I leave, I will have to drive sometime in the dark. Driving in the dark by the city is a lot better than driving in the dark by where I live is more rural. The town I live in is a city, but to get to the town that I'm in from Texas is a rural road. There's, you know, it's one lane in each direction. There's the shoulder. It's like a small shoulder and then a drop-off kind of a situation. So I would rather do that in the daytime. That being said, I found out Jimmy was off today, so I'm excited just to get home. If it looks like I'll be home by 5 o'clock, we'll have the rest of the night to spend together, which is great. I'm so excited. I did miss him so much, you know. The last few trips, him taking the bus out to see me and driving back with me, is like a little mini vacation, and I got like, I guess, excited that was going to happen again, and it didn't, so a little disappointed, but I do miss him so much, you know. I miss these times we spend together when he's like captive in the car and we talk and we listen to music and we just catch up on current events and Bible study, whatever we're talking about, you know. But honey, if you're watching this, or when you watch this, just, I love you terribly and I miss you so much. But I love you so much and I miss you terribly. I'm pretty sure that's what I meant to say. Oh man. But I'm in, like I said, I'm in Arkansas. It's just Texas, Arkansas, and Missouri. So it's not a lot of states to drive through. And if I went the other way, it would just be, I don't think I think it's just Missouri, Oklahoma, and Texas. So either way, it's just going through one extra state. So if you are new to my travel vlogs, I am currently traveling from my best friend Lisa's house in Sugar Land, Texas, which is a suburb of Houston. It's the southwest part of Houston. Actually, it's a southwest suburb of Houston. And I'm traveling home to my home in south central Missouri. It's not really south central. I mean, it is. It's further south than the midpoint. But it's like east to west. It's like almost smack dab in the middle, and it's a little further south than middle. That's all. And the way that there's a couple of different ways to go, but the way that I like to go, and I've tried all of the ways. The way that I really like to go is to take the State Route 59 basically from Sugar Land normally straight up through to Texarkana, just the whole way through Texas. I mean, they jog you a couple of shortcuts, but really it's just the whole way. And the shortcuts are kind of a Johnny-come-lately. I think they're doing construction at one point, and they'll tell you if you take 351, it'll cut like 10 minutes off your trip. And I'm all for cutting 10 minutes off my trip. Sorry, there's a truck pulled over. Just want to make sure I give him space. Okay. Sorry. So the way I like to go is, it's State Route 59 through to Texarkana. Then you jump on the I-30 through Little Rock, just past Little Rock, a little past Little Rock, and further down the line. I don't sing. I mean, I sing all the time. I just don't sing good. Sing well. And then it's sort of like a couple of different, like, short streets. Like, I'm on the 167 for a while, and then I'm on the 67 for a while, and then I'm on the 395 for a while, and then I'm on this like little. There's this road called the 395. So I know that when I get on the 395, I'm almost out of Arkansas. Because I take the 395 till it ends, and if you keep going, you'll go into some guy's driveway. And then when you make a right, and pretty much right after you make a right, you're in Missouri. Or coming back is the other way, make a left, and you're in Arkansas. And then that dumps out in West Plains. And West Plains, I know, is how many hours from my house or whatever, you know. So it's doing the trip, just like any road trip, just like any traveling to work, just like any kind of thing that you do on a regular basis. The more you do it, first of all, easier it becomes, the more familiar it becomes, and it does really seem like it goes so much faster than it used to. I think part of it too is the anticipation factor. You know, when you're anticipating going somewhere for the first time, you're also not sure, am I doing it right? You know, am I going the best way? Is this the best thing to do? Is that So I don't go through Dallas. Dallas is the other option, to go through Oklahoma and then Dallas. There are, first of all, you have to pay tolls. That's one thing. And in Arkansas, I mean in Oklahoma mostly. And there is way around the toll roads, but if you go around the toll roads, then it tacks on another 30 minutes or something. But the distance is shorter. The distance is shorter the way I'm going, but the time is the same. I think that's right. If I went through Texas, it's less miles, but the same amount of time because of all the big cities that you go through and around. So I almost feel like the few times that I've driven through Dallas, there's never a good time to go through Dallas. Maybe if I left at 2 o'clock in the morning and I went through Dallas at like 4 o'clock in the morning, that'd be okay. Or 7 o'clock in the morning. Actually, that wouldn't be good either. But I feel like all the times that I've gone through it, it just never seems like a good time to go through Dallas. So, and I'm not no hit on Dallas, just the traffic. I mean, it's just a busy city. I'm sure there is probably a really good time to go. You know, like when I used to live in New York, we knew that if we wanted to go into the city, I used to live on Long Island, and we used to know that if you wanted to go into the city, don't leave before 10 o'clock from Long Island. Of course, unless you're taking the train. Otherwise, if you leave at 10 o'clock, you'll get there at 10:45. If you leave at 9:30, you'll get there at 10:45 because of the traffic. I know that sounds silly, but that's the truth. And of course, it's a tad exaggeration. But if you leave at 9:30, you'll get there at 10:43. But if you leave at 10 o'clock, you get there at 10:45. And my sisters will testify. My brother will testify that is a true statement. But it's sort of like that. I'm sure that there's a local, people who live locally in Dallas will tell you come X, Y, and Z time is a great time to go through the city. We also, like, when someone was coming into the airport, we'd be like, well, if they're coming in at this time, take this route. If they're coming in at this time, you just take this route. If you're coming in at this time, then go this way. Because we knew, like, the direction, the traffic, where the traffic was going to be going and where it's coming from and stuff. Sometimes. So, when I wash my hair, it gets a little staticky. My hair is naturally, I know you guys have really never seen it, because I always brush it out and blow it out and wear it in a ponytail. My hair is naturally curly. Not afro like my sister Jane. Looks like she's got really, really kinky, fine curls. My sister Julie's got really, really spirally, wavy locks. But my sister Alicia, I feel like, has the same, not texture, but the same curl as me. Like wavy and curly. Like underneath is all these little baby curls, and then it's wavy and curly at the ends and whatever. But in the 90s, I used to wear it curly and natural. Now I just put a ponytail every day.
So that's it for part 1. Join us tomorrow for the next part. And thank you all. Take care. God bless. See you tomorrow. Bye.